Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of Breauxkin Theory. Today we got the homie Ras Austin. What's good, bro?
Peace, brother. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Everything blessed, man. I appreciate you taking some time, to talk about your journey and, give us your creative process and give us a couple gems, to help these independent artists out, man. For real,
Yeah,
for real.
easy. Absolutely, man. Appreciate you for having me on, for real.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So let's talk about how it first started with you in music, man. Like, what was it like?
Man, well, salute to my parents. My mom, Tisha Moses. My dad is Ras Cast. And so I come from a musical background. They, just growing up in it and stuff like that, being in studio sessions and just, being a sponge as a little kid, it's just like you just naturally, do what you see your parents doing. So I basically, the love and the interest started at a really young age. I didn't necessarily take it serious for real until like around 16. For me, I definitely had a love for music. All the OGs have been my favorite rappers from, Eminem, Ludacris, Nas, Outkast, Lil Wayne, fucking Pat Poos, like you name it. Like you could go down the line, bro. Easy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I had a lot of different influences, But Common, definitely got to put Common out, most def, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them for real. I mean, I can go on forever, but for me, it wasn't necessarily, none of it sparked me to want to do it for real, because they was too far gone. They was too far ahead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, the gap was too big, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel it.
Yeah, too big of a leap to try to be as nice as any one of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's the beauty, as an artist, it's that beauty when you find somebody a generation ahead of you. When you find, when you dig in the crate and you discover an artist, you know what I'm saying? That's that magic for you where it's like, oh shit, I got my own now. This is my mom folks. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own.
Exactly.
And for me, that discovery was Kendrick, was first Ab Soul. Ab Soul, because I heard I was an OD Lil Wayne fan, like we all were, you know what I'm saying? And so if it wasn't Lil Wayne, I didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
If it ain't Young Money, nigga, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn that bullshit in. And my cousin had put me on Section 80 for one summer break. I was living in Miami at the time, but I flew back. I was like, I had to be like around 12 or something like that. But I flew back. I was staying in my grandpa's house on my dad's side, and my cousin, he put me on Section 80, and I heard it, and like I said at the time, I'm OD Lil Wayne fan, so I was like, nah, that shit ass, bro. I don't want to hear it. Like I don't want to hear it. It's not Lil Wayne. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I didn't even really give it a chance for real. And that same summer, I get back to the crib, and then Mom Dukes, she played me Ab Soul's outro. And I'm like, who is this nigga? Like, who is this nigga? What the fuck? So I'm listening, and I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I'm like, this shit is crazy. And so now I'm like, I'm curious. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga Ab Soul? I gotta look more at this nigga Ab Soul. Boom, I start listening, and then, I get into long-term mentality, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm hooked, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, everything Ab Soul, I gotta hear everything. You know what I'm saying? I hear Ab Soul, I end up getting to motherfucking Turn Me Up Some. Turn Me Up Some. And I'm kind of an obsessive nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I lock in on something, it's like 0 to 100, and I don't really leave room for nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't.
So like,
you can't.
So it was like overnight, it was like, I love Lil Wayne, but I'm like, damn, who is this nigga though? This nigga tough. Who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm zeroing in and shit like that, and I'm going down the rabbit hole. But then I heard Turn Me Up Some, and I'm like, oh, who's this nigga? Who's this nigga Kendrick? Turns out I'm like, oh, this the nigga my cousin was trying to sell.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the joint that sealed the deal for me, I would say that really sealed the deal as far as like, oh yeah, I gotta get this nice. Nice. Was they did a freestyle on Taka Tuesdays.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, Tony Touch. It's a Tony Touch radio platform.
Yeah.
And I never forget that nigga Kendrick broke out. Kendrick modern day Malcolm. Humble and modest, but these marches could move a mountain. March a big, leave a mark of 1,000 march. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, bro. Ran the whole shit. at the time, I didn't even know about Schoolboy and J-Rock, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know about Black Youth at all, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just went down the rabbit hole. So now I'm like, damn, I got 2 new MCs that I'm like, damn, who is these niggas? And, you know, they still, they putting their work in and they, you know, they was building their name. So it was one of them things where it's like, okay, these niggas obviously they're years ahead as far as how nice they are in the craftsmanship ahead of me. But as far as discovery goes, they're new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the OGs was already established. So it was one of them things where it's like, all right, nigga, I gotta learn this shit. I gotta learn this. So I'll say
I feel it, bro.
Yeah, that was definitely my entryway.
Nah, I feel it. Yeah, for me, man, when I found Kendrick, I found him through that Beats by Dre commercial that he did.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, "What is this?" I think it was a freestyle or something crazy. I don't really remember, to be honest. I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube, but I remember I looked it up and I was just like, "Man, I gotta look back and see everything bro created." And man, it's just crazy because when you look at him when he first started making music, you know, I'm talking about like the mixtape era and like what he was doing. At some point, something clicked, like to where he walked in that light and just was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's super important as an artist. And, you know, you could tell it through you and not only yourself, but the group as well. You know what I mean? Because like y'all, there hasn't been a group like y'all for real since Wu-Tang. I'm going to just be real for real. Like, that's just what y'all gave me the vibe when I first heard y'all too. And y'all gave me that same feeling. Like, who the fuck are these niggas? You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, they all spazzing. And then it was like, y'all was just hopping on it one after another. And man, I just want to give you your flowers, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like y'all be killing shit. So just in the same way how you felt about Kendrick, I want to give you your flowers, like same shit. You know what I'm saying? So for
appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that for real.
No doubt, man. What would you say is one lesson from your pops that didn't make sense when you was a kid, that makes sense now?
That's a good one. What is a lesson? It makes sense. Less really in music, but more. Well, something that I definitely think he always used to say when I was younger was, when you're 18, you'll understand, and more so. That has a lot to do with just like kids don't really understand nuance. It's hard for kids to understand nuance because nuance is you can understand nuance through experience. You know what I'm saying? You realize that.
And if you don't have that experience or you can't relate, you ain't seen it. They're like, "What are you talking about, Dad?"
Right. For kids, it's pretty black and white. Good, bad, right, wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that is definitely a gem that he gave me. That as I get older, it definitely helps me be a lot more understanding to different things that happen. And also, I feel like when you leave room for nuance, you take things a little less personal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Where did you grow up, bro?
Man, so I grew up primarily in Pasadena, California.
Okay.
And in Miami. Okay. But so I lived out in my California, in LA for 13 years, but in the time span, like we moved every 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I lived in Lancaster for like a couple months. You know, with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? We done lived in you know, various areas in Pasadena, various areas in Altadena. You know what I'm saying? So I never. And then when I was 13, we moved to Miami. And that was probably the longest amount of time we got to stay in one location. But we had one spot we stayed for a couple years, for like, probably like 3 years too as well. Moved from there. And that's the longest spot we got to stay in. My mom, she still got that spot over there as well now. But in that regard, I can say for me, it never really necessarily felt like I was from a particular place because I never really got to stay nowhere long enough. You know what I'm saying? To be like, I'm from right here. Like, nigga, this
I feel
block, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna be real. I thought you was from New York, to be honest, man. But like listening to your music and the way that you deliver things, it's not like a particular place. Now that you say that, I really can't put my finger on that because like it seems like you pull from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, your inspirations, what affects you the most, what you find cool. I just want to ask, as far as like, you know, growing up around your father and things like that, you know, his pen game is serious. Is there any things that maybe he taught you with writing? Maybe anything you learned from him watching him? You know, any gems you could share with us?
Let me see. So I didn't necessarily really grow up with my pop for real. I grew up with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom and pop wasn't together, so they separated when I was a lot earlier. So you know, I really grew up with my mom for the most part, and you know, I'll see my dad. You know, we kind of tap in with him every once in a while and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So as far as writing goes, well, I will say definitely my pop, because my pop a purist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he real, you know, definitely a real MC.
Definitely.
So with him, I think that was definitely like osmosis for sure. Like like when I tapped in with him, and even his writing style and the things that, you know, he really looked for in an MC is like the basics. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta strip it all the way down, fuck all the flashy shit.
You gotta be able to control the
really
crowd.
Care how much money you got, how fly you are, nigga. Can you spit? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, can you rap? You know, like let's get what these bars is about. So I would say that's definitely something that stuck with me for sure. Especially early on, my interest was like, nigga, how fire are them bars though, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let me, what nigga, is the flow crazy, nigga? Is it, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I would say, excuse me, you know, they from that class as well, where it's like, it's extremely competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is, it ain't no room for no let off. Like, nigga, we getting off. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I would say definitely all the ingredients of, I think, of what an MC is, that just was like I said, osmosis for sure. Like that bled through.
I feel that. What was a moment that you kind of like realized that you earned your pop's respect in this game with the name that you made for yourself?
What was the moment? Man, I don't know if I can quantify a specific moment for real. But I do think
you could talk about what that felt like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like getting that type of respect from him.
Yeah. No, I think definitely the respect comes in honestly from both of them too. I think the respect comes from doing something as a craftsman and not like an influencer. You know what I'm saying? I think they recognized early, like for the first 3 years of me making music, I ain't even show nobody my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't interested in getting no feedback from nothing, because I gotta like it first. You know what I'm saying? So
let's talk about that for a second though, bro. Like what was that process like? You know what I'm saying? Like who were you making music with? What was that? Oh, okay.
My brother in Rio. So me, Taj and Rio, we met in Miami. Well, obviously me and my brother, we grew up together and shit. But Rio, we met in Miami. So we went to high school when we met at Rio. So, for the most part, you know, Rio he didn't stay too far. We would walk across the tracks to go tap in with him. And you know, he had the first studio set up too. So we would be over there all the time trying to lay down as much as we could. And then my mom had like an old desktop that she ended up letting us just rock out on. So then after a while, we start cooking on our shit. So really the nigga, I would say primarily I was really showing my shit just by way of sharing a room with each other, you know what I mean? Was my brother, you know what I'm saying? Niggas share a room. So like if he cooking and I come in the room and, you know, he gotta go or something like that, I'm trying to see what the nigga doing. I'm like, nigga, what this nigga? I'm like, oh shit, nigga, this shit fire. Nigga, what the fuck is it? But when he asked me when you know, we was each other's toughest critics, you know what I'm saying? I would say I was my own toughest critic, he was his own toughest critic, and then we just reinforced what the fuck niggas was saying in our heads, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'll spit my shit to him, he was like, nigga, that shit trash, ass, garbo, dope, like, nigga, in hell no.
And it's kind of that sibling rivalry in it too, though. You already know. He's like, bro, back to the jar, get your ass out the studio, bro. Like,
So it's funny, because what we used to do was, cause I was like, I know I ain't getting no love from this nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? So what I used to do, what niggas used to do was, we be like, niggas would pull up. Niggas would pull up, like, yo, you heard that new Kendrick song? He'd be like, nah, what Kendrick song? He be like, bro, that nigga snap. You're like, nah, what's the song? He like, nigga, that nigga said this. But when you spit your shit, he be like, nigga, that shit fire. What song is that? I'm like, nigga, that's my shit. He like, that shit ass, bro. That shit ass, nigga, you weak. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you have to try to fake the funk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good one, bro.
I say have to say, definitely in the early years, it was definitely very intense, and I would say it was like painful for me, painful in a good way. It's like exercise. You know what I'm saying? It's like that nigga be sore, niggas be, you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody
building that muscle memory.
But building that muscle, and for me, the whole purpose of the 3 years that I really took to hone the skill, at least to a level where I'm like, I can present this, was more so like, nigga, I really want to get good at this shit. Like, it wasn't even about performing and doing shows or even getting money off the shit. Like, I was like, I just want to be nice at this shit. Like, I have a burning desire.
Yeah, I feel it. Do you think that had anything to do with your pops being who he was?
Maybe that probably could have a little bit to do, but I would say I was just really inspired. I think that was the main thing. Like
I feel it.
It's like when you you know, I don't know if you grew up hooping and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, so you already know, like when you the weakest nigga on the court, it just don't feel good. You like, nigga, who's the nicest nigga on the
last
court?
And everything.
Bro. It's like, nigga, I'm trying to ball niggas up. Like, bro, I hate being the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? So I damn near felt like I was like the 5th member of their group. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, I have to get nicer than these niggas. That was my goal at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I feel it. Man, Coast Contra built everything brick by brick. And what would you say is the hardest part that people didn't see or don't see?
Man, you know, just trusting the journey. You know what I'm saying? Trusting the journey. I think in the beginning it's tough because it's a lot of trying. It's a lot of trying. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of trying. So we used to say it all the time. It's like, damn, niggas feel like chickens with our head cut off. You know what I'm saying? Like we just going in every direction trying to figure shit out. So I would say that was probably the toughest part, was settling into the journey and kind of detaching from the destination. You know what I'm saying? Just settling into the journey and just applying what you can apply in the moment, and letting that knowing that that's going to carry you where you need to go.
I feel that, man. Because sometimes I feel like we could put that pressure on ourselves, especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying, with like social media and everything like that, bro. Like, you know, you see everybody else's life going past you, and you like, you know, it's a comparison thing, and naturally it just happens because you're like, man, I want to go to fucking Egypt. I want to go to Dubai, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, pacing yourself is a skill in itself. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's probably one of the most important skills to have. It's like, it's to find your motion and to lock in and appreciate your motion, no matter how slow or fast it is. It's like, that's your motion.
Yep, I feel that. What's a moment in the journey where you almost wanted to quit, and how did you get through that?
Man, actually, the moment in the journey where I did quit, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily give up music, but just give up the attachment. You know what I'm saying? It was like I'm choking the life out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that was literally right before shit popped off for us. You know what I'm saying? It was literally like months before shit popped off for us. I had got to a space. I was approaching 25, and at that point, I was just realizing, I'm like, nigga, I'm starving every other part of my life for this one thing. You know what I'm saying? And so I had realized, I'm like, nigga, at this point, if I had to make a decision, and say, yo, I'm gonna wait to live my life until this one thing happens, or I'm just gonna live my life now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to wake up, 10 years from now and be like, damn, nigga, I didn't water no other area of the garden. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel it
on this one tomato patch. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, bro. Yeah. And it could be hard though, but like I said, again, the comparison thing is not something that we all like to do, but when you see everybody else moving forward and you just beating this dead horse and you don't see the needle moving, it's like sometimes you got to question yourself and be like, man, like, I gave it my all, but like, do I got more in me? You know what I'm saying?
And the cold part too is like, it wasn't a matter of hustle, like, because it wasn't it wasn't really a door that hustle could open. It was a door. It was a mental and spiritual door. Like, really, that really was what it was. It's basically like, I can't give you something like you're choking the life out of it. I'm choking the life out of it. Like, let it go, my nigga, let it go. And so when I say give up, it wasn't like I don't believe in it. It's nigga, do you believe in it or do you not believe in it? Because if you really believe in it, chill, nigga.
Yeah, nah, I feel it.
Relax.
Yeah.
Like, who are you trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you doing all this because you don't believe in it. That's why you squeezing it so hard. That's why you trying so hard to push this door.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
You're creating the door. It ain't even no door. Fall back. Let go. And you realize, nigga, it was really never even a door there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So once I let it go, I kid you not, and I let it go in the sense that I told him I sat for like 2 months. And somebody, if there was a camera in my crib at the time, somebody be like, yo, this nigga is clinically depressed. Cause I sat for like 2 months, nigga, I didn't even get out the bed for real. I barely even went outside.
That was when you quit music, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I let go of music. I don't even know if I would say the word quit, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I just let go of the attachment to it. Like, nigga,
you stopped going to the studio. You stopped working on shit. I got you.
I gave it a break. Like, nigga, like give it a break, bro. You done all you didn't gave it your all for so long. Why don't you give it a break? And in that time, nigga, I focused on. I was trying to figure out what am I trying to get out of this. Like, what is it? Because music is one thing, but I love doing music. I'm doing music.
Yeah. Yep.
So
you're already doing it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shows. It's not the shows. What specifically am I trying to get out of this? Because it can't be the music. I'm already doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And what was that answer?
Nigga, it's validation. It's like self-validation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, this is because at that point in them 2 months, I realized I'm like, oh, you don't really love yourself that much. You know what I'm saying? You love the things that you invested into in yourself. You like the rapper you. Cause you feel like that the rapper you is what's giving you the value. You like, damn, man, nigga, I love my raps. You know what I'm saying? So I really was like, it took them 2 months to realize like, oh, nigga, this is a self-love issue. It ain't even got nothing to do with music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so once I let the rapper go, I got to sit with me for real for them 2 months. And then I was like, nigga, oh, I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I actually love this nigga. Nigga, if this nigga never busts another rap again, I fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me sit with this nigga. Let me vibe with this nigga for 2 months.
Important too,
and
man.
Then I got to return to the music in way more of a purer place. You know what I'm saying? Instead of try to pimp this motherfucker for real, for some validation. You know what I mean?
How do you protect your mental health in an era where being a content creator demands so much? And what systems do you have in play to make sure you don't burn out?
God, for sure. I tap in with the Most High.
God is the greatest.
Absolutely, bro. Get the Most High. I try to get the Most High. Not even try to. I give the Most High an hour a day of just unbroken attention. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So make sure I do that, and that does wonders for my mental health, and also too pulls me back again because it's not my shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not by my design at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get out the way and do what I'm supposed to do.
Amen. During that hour, if you're comfortable sharing, like, what are you doing? What are some of the things that you're doing to connect with the Most High?
Oh, literally nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit down, turn everything off, and man, just sit and be present be present as possible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I got it to a point where I could fucking not think a single thought, but really just sit with the Most High in that way, because I could ask for stuff. I can express my gratitude or whatever the case may be. But I think something I'll be interested in is like a silent prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like a silent prayer.
It's kind of like, I was gonna say though, like the way that you're describing it, it seems like it's kind of like a meditation of some sort too.
Definitely.
Okay.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's meditation. It's contemplative. You know what I'm saying? It's really just, I think, it's like, I think I seen something that kind of was breaking down how like the way the physical world communicates is through action. You know what I'm saying? It's through actions, your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say, I had this lady, this woman break down to me before. She was like, man, you could tell, you could pray for one thing, and you can believe in your mind that this is legitimately what you want to do, but then your actions will be saying the complete opposite. So in her case, she was like, man, she was like, yo, she's an actress. She was like, yo, I was praying to get money to just work exclusively in acting. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more. You know what I'm saying? I want to dedicate my time exclusively to acting. And she's like, I would pray about acting. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she was like, you know, I would get gigs here and there, but not really enough to cover my whole rent. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So she was like, when shit would get rough, I would go right back to work with my actions. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, it got to a point where she had realized, she was like, man, I'm praying for one thing, and I'm saying I'm locked in on this, God. I'm locked in. But she like, my actions is telling God the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, yeah, definitely physical world actions. But I find in my case, the spirituality is has less to do in that sense, and more to do with silence, non-action. You know what I'm saying? Like non-action, like, all right, cool. Like, it's not about, for me, at least when I'm sitting with in meditation, it's not so much about doing shit. Like, you know, I spend a lot of my life trying to do shit, do. Like, let me pull back and see what comes out.
I feel that, man. Because a lot of the times, man, like, I feel like if we don't master the day masters us. You know what I'm saying? And push and pull us in different ways into where, you know, we look back at the day and we like, God damn, I ain't get a break all day. And it's like, because you ain't let yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you focus on jumping from one task to the next. And, you know, just to touch back in that situation and in the conversation you was having with the actress, I just want to say that, like, I feel like she was having that problem because she said that she trusted God and she was praying to God, but her actions proved that she didn't have no faith and she didn't believe that God would deliver. And I done been through that myself. So that's the reason why I was able to, like, laser focus that, because I done been through that my damn self, you know? Absolutely. It's a mission, bro.
It's kind of crazy too, because you know where we got kind of cut off at. We was talking about that whole, like, letting go and, you know, giving it up. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that kind of was the piece of the story I left out, was she was the one who put me on game about that. She was the reason I came to that point, because she was telling me at the time, she told me that story. She was like, yo, I just waited out for 2 months. She's like, yo, God, this is gonna be the most difficult thing I ever done in my life. Hold me through this process. I ain't saying that she's like, I ain't saying I'm gonna be the most motherfucking dignified during this process. I'm gonna cry like a baby. Just hold me. Just hold me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it.
She did. That's what she said. She did that. Man, shame on my end. You know what I mean? It was times where I'm like, bro, you know, definitely broke. You know, just break you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it all ended up working out. And furthermore, one other key element I left out too was, when I was 18, God gave me a prophecy and said, in 7 years you'll be exactly where you want to be. So I had that was really the fuel for me the whole time. I'm counting the years down, like, okay, 7 years, I'm 18, okay, so 25 is when everything should pop off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Yep. And it ended up happening exactly that way, but every year I'm looking for evidence of the how, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and it was right in front of you the whole time, right?
Bro, on everything, nigga, year 1 through 3, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm not tripping. I'm like, okay, it's only 3 years. I still got motherfucking 4 more to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping. Nigga, we get fucking 5 years in, and it's been some moments where it's like, damn, shit was about to go. But it fell through right at the time. I'm like, damn, shit crushed the nigga. Then them last 2 years, by the time I got to year 6, I'm like, nigga, this shit, we got no motion. This shit, man. I'm like, I'm waiting. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? And at last, I was like, damn, bro, this, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to be trusted.
I feel it. Yep. I definitely feel that, man. You know what I mean? A little bit about me, a little backstory, bro. In 2017, I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? And I was staying in my storage unit. And I turned the storage unit into a studio. And at that time, I was just an artist. So I was down on my dick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing to show for it. So I was like, I might as well, you know, get right and learn how to create beats, learn how to engineer. So I taught myself how to engineer, started, you know, promoting my stuff, having people come through, record, and, you know, little by little, bro, I made myself out of that situation. But I didn't realize during that time, bro, God was showing me how to get what I wanted. Because nowadays I'm working full time doing music. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know, it's hard. Every day it's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I have all of the skills to where it balances out. Like he blessed me with so many gifts that like, bro, every week, you know, I don't know how I do it, but I do it. Man, and I know it's all God, man. Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, nah, it's love, bro. But you know, at the end of the day, bro, learning my faith and seeing what God will do sometimes, man, like that's the whole reason why I wanted to create this platform, create the podcast, create the virtual open mics I've been doing, man. Cause like in that moment, bro, I had somebody that was working with Jay Prince. And you know how sometimes some people have connections and they kind of like dangle it in your face, like I got this person, whatever. But he was just more or less like, yeah, I work with him. I'll show your music, but you know, you got to get right with God, you know. And he didn't know where I was, like what I was going through. But when he told me that, I actually did it, and I actually started reading, and I actually started, you know what I'm saying, like just applying myself. It was all a learning process. I wasn't perfect, but during that whole process, man, it shaped me to have exactly what I asked God for. And even though I thought it didn't look like it, it just happened when he said it would happen, you know? Because if it happened when I wanted it, I would have fucked it all up, bro. I would have fucked it all up.
You got it right there on the money, bro. You got it right there on the money, bro. That's it. That's it. 100%.
Yep. Absolutely, man. But hey, I just want to say, man, salute to getting out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
likewise.
Whenever there is exactly, man. Like whenever there is a depressive moment as an artist, it's very detrimental to your career, your health, all of that stuff. So you got to know through experience, like what you got to do to get yourself out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to ask you, man, like, since you had that moment back then and now, have you ever had any depressive moments in between? Like, maybe not even relating to music or anything like that, but just like a little slump, maybe a month slump, two month slump, whatever.
For sure, bro, for sure. Honestly, I think that's a lot of what got me into, you know, the more the meditation side of things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I definitely realized, I definitely hit a point where I was like, man, and not even to say just to preference what I'm about to say by saying, not even to say I feel that we reached a level that's super, you know, high out the stratosphere, whatever the case may be. I'm content with it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm content with it. And because ultimately what I wanted was time. I wanted my time, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do what I love full time. You know what I'm saying? So get into that place, I then realized that, man, there is like on an external level, there's nothing that'll ever satisfy you. Forever. You know what I'm saying? The satisfaction is always temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Because it seems so far for you, right? And then when you got it, now everything else that you want seems so far. You know what I'm saying?
And two, when you got it, it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sure you know, like, nigga, you had that moment when you cooking a beat and you like, oh my God, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then once you finish making it, it's done. You know what I'm saying? You might enjoy the beat, but that process of cooking it is sometimes the most enjoyable part. You know what I'm saying? Even aside from getting to the finish line. So
it's like that energy running through your body.
100. You could get that, bro. You bringing something into life. You birthing something. You know what I'm saying? So that process is always super cool. And I feel like similarly in the things as far as when it comes to achievement, it's like, for instance, like, you know, a lot of artists, you come into the game and we all, you know, most of us want accolades. You know what I'm saying? We want to be acknowledged and, you know, get to these different levels. But I can only imagine it's like, nigga, once you get to that level, then it's always another level to go after that. You know what I'm saying? So getting to whatever level you want to get to is only going to quench your thirst for a little while. So I always look at it akin to more like, I'm like, damn, nigga, my mental health, sometimes I relate it more to is like, oh, nigga, you just thirsty. Like you're unquenched. You're unquenched. And trying to, you ever seen Constantine, the movie Constantine?
Yeah.
You remember the scene where the dude, whatever the omen, the spirit had put on him, he couldn't get the liquor out of the bottles. Remember that? And he ended up dying. But in reality, he was actually drinking all the liquor he could, and he ended up dying from alcohol poisoning. Remember that? That's exactly how I equate, you know, things. like things, just things to be attained. And for me, I feel like my mind, my mental health, whenever I'm in a more of a negative space, I feel like it's because my mind is more interested in things than God. For me,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's for everybody, bro. Like,
yeah.
when you're not connected to the Most High, bro, it's like, it's a frequency. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, whether it's you Muslim, you Christian, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the same thing. I'm gonna just say, like, connecting with the source. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And that energy.
And honestly, I love that term specifically. I love that term specifically because it's connecting with the source. When you disconnect anything from the power source, it's gonna run dry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And that's exactly what it is. It's like niggas be so interested in all the glitter and the gold or whatever the case may be, and then I fuck around detached from the source. And then I look up after a while and I'm like, damn, nigga, I just feel empty and I feel like I'm starving and thirsty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the devil's plan is to kill, steal, and destroy. So it's like, once you get taken away, you don't even realize you're taken away. You just led to wake up and you like, man, I was going crazy, bro. Like, nigga, I need to pray. I need to pray. Like, Like, nah, I feel it, bro. Like, but at the end of the day, man, like, that practice of mindfulness that you're doing every day, it helps build that awareness to where when you're snared like that, you understand what's happening in that moment, and you're able to decipher and discern, like, okay, it's happening again.
Yeah,
you know
let me pull back and lock in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, for sure.
Let me go get some time myself. Let me stop rushing. Let me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard, bro, but it's all a learning process. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like, it's nothing that, as an artist, bro, or a producer, you're not gonna get it overnight. You're not gonna be able to master it because you're always gonna have different circumstances and different things pulling you in different ways. Whether you have kids, a real 9-to-5 job, you got whatever it is, it's always gonna be something else pulling you away. But as long as you apply yourself to the music, you're gonna always have that feeling that you was just talking about. Remember, about working on a song and stuff like that? That energy is always gonna be constantly bringing you back to that. So it's like, you always, it's effortless. You're not even gonna have to try. You know what I'm saying? So,
come on, bro. Yo, you talking the gospel, baby.
Come on now.
Bro. I'm soaking up game, bro. That's it. Absolutely.
Man, it's just stuff I learned from me, man, because it's something I struggle with my damn self, Right. Because with me, man, like, working for myself full time and stuff like that, some weeks, some months is dry as hell. And then it's like, during that time, like the actress, you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna go and get a job, or am I gonna hold it down and let God provide like he always has been? You know what I'm saying? God provides for the birds. God provides for all the creatures, man. They ain't gotta worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, come on. I don't know. Bro. I'm gonna just be real, man, and just say, if you ain't connected to the Most High, whether, like I said, Christianity, Muslim, whatever, even if you don't even subscribe to no religion, man, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
You fall for everything. Agree, bro. I feel like if it ain't bigger than you, it's gonna be. I feel like the world will definitely blow you left, right. You know what I'm saying? And I think being locked in with the Most High and like to your point, and whatever name you wanna attribute to the Most High, I think it's definitely pivotal to lock in with the source, because that's gonna be the only thing that's unmoved and unchanged and unfazed, and you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna keep you centered. You know what I'm saying? Even when you feel like you're being blown left and right, you know, from a personal perspective, when you zoom out, to your point, when you look back and shit, and obviously hindsight is always gonna help you look back from more of an aerial perspective. You look back and you be like, oh shit, all the shit I thought was going wrong was moving all the dominoes right into place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hitting with the Most High in more of a present capacity allows you to not necessarily, you don't need it. You start to alleviate the need to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like the need to know what's going on is a form of
unknown.
Control. Yeah, it's the unknown, and the unknown is only scary when you ain't locked in. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, there's really nothing unknown about the present moment. For real.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You right here, nigga. It's nothing to know. You right here. You know what I'm saying?
And it's that love frequency, bro. It's that love frequency. When you have love for everybody that you come in contact with, everybody can feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like you naturally are being magnetic to your dreams. It's naturally just coming to you. Regardless of what the situation is, bro. Like it's gonna find a way. If no matter what, you always keep believing, you're gonna find a way. No matter what. No matter what you're going through.
Boom.
For sure.
And my bad too. Last little note.
Nah, you good, bro.
I feel like, excuse me. Another thing that being in that space allows me to do more too, because it's something that you said that definitely struck with me, is you move with more love, and then you realize, nigga, it's a lot more important things than even just the art. You know what I'm saying? Because at least the art to the capacity we understand art. There's also an art of living. You know what I'm saying? There's also the art of family. You know what I'm saying? The art of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you start to express more love to your family members. Like, nigga, nigga, go kick it with your folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, close the laptop for a second, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go hang out with your little brothers. You know what I'm saying? And then close the laptop, nigga. Why don't you go outside and do some pull-ups? You know what I'm saying? Then close the laptop and go get some coffee with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that type of stuff is because as artists, nigga, it's about output and input. You know what I'm saying? So like, your cup might be a little empty, and you trying so hard to force something, but you ain't even experiencing life. That's out there available for you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel that, bro. And it's like, we was talking about the art of life, and it's like, you could be going about your day to day. Let's just say you go to a coffee shop and you talking with somebody, boom, boom, boom. They don't even listen to hip hop, but because they fuck with you as a person,
I'm gonna give it a go.
They gonna listen to your shit, and then they gonna fall in love because they gonna be like, yo, this is my shit. This person is cool. Like, I know him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and so it's like, you created a podcast, because that's even the beauty of a podcast. That happens to me all the time, where I'm like, I ain't never heard of this nigga, but I saw a clip from a podcast, and I'm like, yo, this nigga, I like the way bro think, or I like the way she think. Like, let me tap in. Now I'm invested. I'm going in, hoping the music fire. You already up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Nah, I feel it, man. Yo, so like, as far as the music goes, it's like, everybody's journey is one of one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you have your own story and you walk in that light, just the way like y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna speak regardless. You don't have to even do no speaking, but it's just with alignment, man. You got to make sure that energy right. Well, let's get back to the music, man. I just want to ask you, bro, like, on a personal level, what is your favorite song that you've created solo, and what is your favorite song that you've created as a group?
Man, solo, the favorite song that I've put out that I've created solo would probably be, I fuck with Team Loner heavy.
That joint was fire, bro.
Yeah, I like that one. That definitely came from I like it because it was a manifestation. I mean, it was the expression of a real experience, which is really cool. I'll say that one. But aside from that one, I would say it's a song called 7 Point on that project as well. Pretty short. And that song is really good because on the last verse, man, the whole song, the whole concept is called 7 Point, and it's really triple sevens it's supposed to represent. I got it tatted on me, and it's supposed to be like, it's the jackpot. And in that regard, I look at them columns when you doing them slots, the slot machine. It's like I'm focusing on one individual column at a time, and all the other columns suffer when I try to focus on this one, or damn, let me get my money right, or I'm trying to get some hoes, or man, I'm trying to get in shape, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. I'm a terrible multitasker in real life, for real, but I can't multitask on this shit. And the jackpot don't come until I focus on God, because then once I focus on God, everything else starts flourishing effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? So I like that song because I feel like that song definitely, once I get to that final verse, I feel like that song definitely, I wrote it and recorded it in that space of feeling everything being nourished at the same time.
Nah, that's love, bro. I feel that.
And then as far as Coast Contra go, my favorite joint is Ayo. We got a song called Ayo, and I love what we all did on there, and as well as the concept piece I did on there as well.
That joint is fire. What would you say is your favorite feature that you've gotten?
Man, favorite feature, man, I just did. It's like I actually just did a feature from a dope MC. His name is Zebulon.
Okay.
And we should be shooting a video sometime this week, if not next week. But that's my like first feature in a little while, and so I fuck with it. That's probably my favorite one right now.
That's
at the moment.
fire. That's
a recency bias, you know.
Yeah, nah, I feel that. For somebody that's never listened to your music before, how would you describe it?
I would say it's just my authentic expression. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go back and listen to the last one that I released, it's like kind of it's pretty different. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely very different from what we do as the Coast. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Coast, yeah, we lock in our pocket. So I feel like solo wise, my sound kind of wanders a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go into, you know, some singing. You know, I just whatever I like to listen to. Honestly, it's not really as much as like I would say kind of more alternative hip hop in a sense.
Yeah, you know I really got that vibe from it because, you know, to be honest, man, I'm gonna just tell you straight off rip. And it's nothing about the production. I don't know what it was, but that Team Loner song, it just gave me a Kid Cudi type vibe. I don't know what it was, but like that's the vibe that I got across. Like, you know, super pop, just happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I think definitely it's definitely leans itself to just more of an alternative space for my sound.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like you found your sound. You know, we talked about how your music as a solo act kind of like wandered spaces.
Right.
What kind of like gave you the freedom to lock in like that?
Oh, well, because I ain't had no audience. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's the beauty of having no audience. You don't got nobody in your writer's room. You know what I'm saying? You just making the shit that you fuck with.
How do you decide when a piece of music is ready to be shared with the world? Do you have a specific process? I know you mentioned earlier that you and your brother kind of go back and forth, or you used to go back and forth when you first started. But what's the process like now for you?
Man, right now I'm back in that original space where now we got an audience, but I haven't done no solo work since we really been locking in from the Coast. So now that I'm back in this back in this bag, for me it's back to having no audience, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like now for me it just come down to let this shit express itself and get the fuck out the way. And so once the expression is done, like I'll know, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just interested in letting the expression be uninterrupted. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it.
Yeah.
What's your process like when you're working on an album? How does it come about? Is it something that you intentionally do? Is it something that, you know, when you got like 4 or 5 songs together, you like, all right, let's make a body of work? Like, what's that process for you?
This time around, because it's been a minute, so my wife, she kind of was telling me, she's like, yo, my nigga, she's like, yo, you should create for yourself in general. She's like, just create. She's like, nah, it don't even gotta be some shit you put out. But she's like, yo, express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like express yourself so you can get your art out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a good idea. And so I started to, you know, tap in. But I was like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to say. That's for me. I was like, I don't feel like I got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying?
But those be the best days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so like, how you say, when you have nothing to say, you have something to say. You have to like dig deeper. So like
you gotta mine it.
That forces you to be like, all right, well, how do I feel? And then when you make a song based on feelings, it's like you naturally just like connect with that audience. You naturally connect with the listener to where they like, man, I feel like we one in the same. And it's like all based off of your bad song or the bad day or whatever, you know, you couldn't make music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that whole shit, bro, it's all a perspective. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, you make some of your greatest music on the worst days that you didn't even want to make music, but you just sat there and applied yourself. You
Absolutely,
know?
Bro. Absolutely. And I think what helps too is like sometimes, you know, if for me, I'm like big. I'll blow shit up. Like we'll have it'll be one idea, and then in 10 minutes, nigga, I'm like, and then nigga, it's gonna be like this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes like that's good, but it can be bad too, because then it's like overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And I think
especially for other people that don't operate like that, because they man, this nigga just doing the most. Like
even for me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm like, damn, nigga, I really just had to do step one. You know what I'm saying? I can do step one. I know I got enough in me to do step one, but I don't have enough in me to do 1 through 2000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I just take this shit one step at a time. So my lady, when I said that, she's like, nigga, you could do one song though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was like, oh no, for sure, I could do one song for sure. And I did.
And then once you start that one song, then it's like there's a second song.
Rolling, for sure.
You locked in, man. Yeah, one of the things. Do you have kids?
No, not yet.
No, okay. So one of the things with me, man, like the hardest thing for me was really like getting in my creative space while my kids is up and functioning and at the house. You know what I'm saying? That was a big learning curve for me to figure out, like, how do I record? Like, are they just gonna hear daddy in the room just yelling at the mic, or like what are we doing? So like for me, man, like a happy medium was me just waking up early. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been applying myself. You know, I wake up real early, like maybe 4 o'clock. You know, I say my prayers first thing. I get in my Bible, and then I just create. And I feel like when I create from there, everything else is a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Because I already got my work done for the day. And the world can't push and pull me different ways to where I don't got time for myself. The day I already put my time in for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's something that I struggle with too, man. So hey, everybody got their own struggles, but you just gotta figure it out. You know?
I love that. Waking up early is fire. That was a great move.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Walk me through your average day, bro. What's it like?
Man, wake up, commune with the Most High. From there, I'll go and, obviously nigga doom scroll for a little bit. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I mean? I generally wake up before my wife in most cases. So by the time she get up, I vibe with her until she gotta leave and head to work. And then from there, I got 2 cats. So, I'm doing like daily duties. I gotta feed them, clean, litter box and all that shit. I'll drink my tinctures I do in the morning. Then it's time to go work out. Excuse me. After that, when I come back, usually if we don't got nothing to do as far as like locking in with the coach, then from there I'm like right back in. Cause I record in the crib as well, so I'm right back in. I'm right back making music, whether it's making beats or just kind of cleaning up some of the mixes on some of the shit I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm doing that, or I'm writing. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much like the main thing I would say. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how I go. If I take a break from there, I'm trying to be a lot more intentional about just calling family members, tapping in, chop it up with moms, chop it up with my pop, call my brothers, call my aunties, my cousins, call the guys, you know what I'm saying? So just being more intentional about that. But that's pretty much the main way we're getting down.
If you're comfortable with it, let's talk about, balancing your life right now and also being married. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it? Because I know, you probably travel a lot. You probably, what I'm saying, got to do some things when you don't want to do them, or maybe, the wife may not want you to leave or things like that. How do you balance that?
Well, man, I'm super blessed and fortunate. My lady is she got a go type of love. Like, go, go, locked in. Like, one of the things that we talk about all the time is like, man, I'm so grateful that we both understand what it means to have like a purpose in something. You know what I'm saying? So like we live together, but we also can coexist independently of each other as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my lady, she's an artist. That's actually her work behind me. You know, that's fire.
I was gonna ask you who did that. That's fire.
She's an artist, and then she's also like she didn't put like years in the game in the culinary world too. You know what I'm saying? So she oversees two restaurants, and that's another passion that she loves. So like I watch her get up and really get to it. You know what I'm saying? She worked demanded hours. And so then when I gotta go, I work demanded hours as well sometimes. But ultimately we make sure the balance for us is just making sure, man, let's check in. So that means when we do got time together, turn everything off. Man, let's vibe. Whether we just vibe, drink some tea and chop and have a dope ass conversation, or you know what I'm saying, or shit, let's go to a coffee shop and chill, or man, let's go get this workout in. You know what I'm saying? So that for us is important, and that's the balance. But it all comes down to like we respect the spaces that we know we have to go be of service.
Nah, I feel that. Where can we find her art, bro? Because that piece is fire.
Oh no, thank you so much, man. She got a page called Osanga Art.
Okay.
Art. Yeah.
Can you spell that for us?
Yeah, so OSANGA Art. And then I believe it's an underscore afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out, bro.
Oh man, appreciate that.
No doubt, bro. What's one place you would want to go that you've never been?
Africa, bro. And I'm trying to roam the whole continent, dog.
Yeah,
I'm trying to roam the whole continent, dog. Like,
gotta go there for like a month, right?
Bro, what, man? Like, nah, dead ass niggas trying to move out there, you know what I'm saying, at some point, you know what I mean? Or at least just live.
Might be soon, bro.
Yeah, nah, for real, bro. I'm trying to like set up shop, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've since I was a kid, bro, I always, since I was a little kid, bro, I always wanted to go to Africa. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I already know for a fact that my destiny is going to arrive. It's going to lead me.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen, bro. It's definitely going to happen.
For sure.
For you and for the group, if you could speak on it, what projects are coming next?
Oh, man, we've been in there with RZA. It's about to be crazy.
Damn.
We got a project on the way with Marco Polo, who's an ill producer from New Jersey. We did our own... We just dropped the 5th, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, that one was crazy, bro.
No, thank you.
I just want to tell y'all, man, like, I went into it expecting something else. Like, and when I listened to it, I was like, man, this is like some side B type shit, bro. Like, you still get a little bit of, you know, what we know y'all from. Yeah. But, like, man, the other tracks, I want to say, like, it was like an onion, you know what I'm saying? It has so many different layers, and y'all all have y'all own style, so it's like y'all complement each other in every track so well. Man, it's like y'all delivery. It's like where one take you, the next one pick off, and you know what I'm saying? Like take you to another place, and then the next one another place. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
thank you.
Definitely.
The fifth, I really appreciate because the fifth. So we used to do a thing called Cypher Sundays that we gonna gear up again too. But we used to do things called Cypher Sundays, and the whole draw for Cypher Sunday was the Cypher element. You know what I'm saying? So we used to, put on have a feature act. We had all these different things. We pay homage to MCs, pick an MC for the night and pay homage, give you a little breakdown of his story, play some music, have the DJ spin his stuff, and just, celebrate him. And ultimately we would end the night off, and man, it's an open mic. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, come through, let's get this cypher cracking. Everybody hop in the circle, nigga. Whoever got bars, come step forward. You know what I'm saying? And so that used to be so beautiful. But that was the big draw, was the cypher at the end of the night. But we also broke down, we would have a cypher to open up the show too. But that cypher was a cypher of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that table is the open mic. When we at that table, that's the mic. Nigga, pass the mic, everybody, we gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? But on the music element, that's a conversation. That's the cipher of a conversation. So when we look at the 5th, I love it because we detailing you the experience of what it means to be the 5th. Each of us, we all are a 5th member, because people think it's only 4 members in a group. It's 5. It's God in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So all of us, every one of us could be the 5th member of the Coast, as well as everybody else that participates. We always, anybody who supports us, the 5th member of the Coast. So that was really just breaking down the 5th member mentality of the Coast.
That's fire. You know that's fire. That's fire, man. Can you share any funny moments, special stories, or anything during that process of making that album?
Oh man. Well, just being with I'm not gonna lie, man, being with the guys is always fun and funny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how often do y'all link up?
Man, well, depends, because we all got wives and stuff like that. So we tap in as much as we can, but as far as how often we link up, Like we'll type it on the phone, we work out with each other sometimes and shit like that. I don't know if I can quantify like how many times a week, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying in general, like is that something that like, you know, y'all always like every week
we all
type?
stay in the same city, so it's perfect.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? We all stay in the same city, so we lock in like that. It'll be a little more difficult if niggas like stayed in different areas. So that's ill. And then two, it's like niggas is funny. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas is funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say the nigga who cracked me up the most is Rio. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Rio is hilarious, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like this ever since I've known Rio since we was a little kid. You know, bro is like he just think differently. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
He'll just throw some shit in there and you be like, nigga, what? And how you rolling. So it's always fun. It's always fun, man.
I feel that, man.
I can't think off top of that particular experience, but it's just always a good time.
Nah, I feel it. And you could tell because the music comes out like I said, man, one of one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like y'all ain't trying to be nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You could tell like you're inspired by certain things, but not like you can't put your finger on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so different that it's like that inspiration will start as something and develop into something completely new that stands alone on its own. Man, that's dope. Do you have any experience with music theory?
Nah, bro. You talking about like chord progressions and
that type of stuff.
Oh, that's something I'm trying to learn right now. You know what I mean? Just to apply to my production and even vocally. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to singing, if I can understand what key this is in, and I eliminate a lot of the guesswork trying to find melodies that work and all that. Yeah.
Nah, I feel that, bro.
How about yourself?
Shit, man. Like my journey with that started because, like I said, man, I'm self-taught. So you know, I started producing in that storage unit. My journey with music theory and keys and all of that stuff started in 2020. And I haven't really developed it at all, to be honest. Like I learned a lot of things, but that's one of them things that it's like, for me, I feel like it's a guide to help you get to where you want to go to. And if you know how to use it, you know, it definitely will benefit you. But like, I've always went off of sound. So it's hard to like do the studying and then come back and, you know what I mean? For me. But in 2020, Clubhouse was big. And some dude had hopped in the Clubhouse room and was like trying to take credit for producing Drake's God Plan. And, you know, Cardo Got Wings made that. And I was in a room with a whole bunch of A&Rs and shit, and somebody knows Cardo. So they text him and was like, yo, bro, this dude is trying to take credit for your song. Like, did he work on that? Bro hopped in the room real quick, and then bro dipped out. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw Cardo hopped in, and he was like, oh, no. Like, he was all quiet and shit. So anyways, me being me, I took that as my opportunity, bro, because, you know, Cardo is one of the greatest producers of my generation that I've seen. He's like super versatile, whatever. So I just took it upon myself, you know, I'm gonna play my shit. Like there was a break to where everybody was kind of like not saying nothing. So I just got on the mic and started playing a beat. And then one of the moderators muted me, and Cardo was like, no. Who was that? Let that play. And then, you know, I ran it back, and he's like, I like this, but your 808s is out of key. And bro, when he told me that, I was like, huh? Because I couldn't hear it. It sounded good to me. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it sound good though. Like, what do you mean? So I had to like, you know, go through the rabbit hole of like trying to learn that shit. And then it became something that I was obsessed with, to where it's like, now like everything gotta be in key. Like I can't just make music the way I was making music before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel it, bro. You know, it's a journey though. It's not something that like, especially when you don't have nobody to hold your hand and show you like, hey, this is how you do everything. Like, you know, you just got to apply yourself whenever you have the spare time, you know?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nah, that's definitely fire though. Any books that you're reading that'll change your life or that you have read?
Absolutely. Right now, the current book I'm reading is called The Psychology of Money, which is, I just started, I'm literally on chapter 1. I picked it up the other day. But as far as the most pivotal books I've ever read in my life, the first one that was the big turning point for me was Bruce Lee, Warrior Within. That shit was extremely pivotal. Secondly, As a Man Thinketh
that one's a good one.
Phenomenal, James Allen. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. A lot of self-help books, Magic and Thinking Big, a lot of Asking You Shall Receive, a lot of that type of stuff. A lot of stuff that teach you in hindsight, a lot of it was just more recognizing what's going on mentally. You know what I'm saying? I think before then, I had no clue on how to like actually listen to what's going on in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no separation between myself and my thoughts. You know what I mean?
Because it's hard to teach that, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody hard-headed, bro. Everybody got to learn from experience. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like you hear people telling you shit all your life, and then at some point it clicks to you. You're like, so that's why they say, you know, just like the situation with your pops. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's telling you, you'll understand when you get older. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. For sure. I feel like a lot of those books helped me be a lot less reactive. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that has been pivotal in my self-development.
Nah, I feel it. I'm super impulsive, man. So I definitely looked up that the Warrior Within book, and I'm ordering that shit right now. So
no doubt.
I'm about to grab that shit, man. For real.
Man, Bruce Lee. I was chopping it over with one of the homies the other day. There's a clip that's like resurfacing from Bruce Lee where he's wrestling a white dude. He got a white dude in the headlock. But long story short, the whole clip comes down to his famous quote, "Be like water." You know
I was just about to tell you, man. There's a book that he made that's like "Be Like Water" or something like that. Like that's the title of it.
Right.
And,
Be like
and
water.
that one's crazy.
It's and I got to check that one out. You know what I'm saying? Me and my partner was building on the quote when we was watching it because if I'm not mistaken, the white man that he was had in a headlock for the demonstration was also a martial artist to some extent. You know what I'm saying? And so the white man is, he's struggling in that headlock. Bruce Lee let him go, and he was like, "Yo, you," and I'm just paraphrasing here, but basically like, "Yo, you overthinking it. You thinking too much."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was like, the dude was like, "Yo, what could I have done?" He was like, "Yo, bite." You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to pull, nigga, bite. You know what I'm saying? And the dude, but Bruce Lee was funny. He was like, if you think about biting, you can lose your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You don't come with a pre-plan like, man, whatever this nigga do, I'm finna bite this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, you can lose your teeth like that.
That's some wisdom, bro.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, in a moment, he's like, you so busy trying to think your way out of this. He was like, but if you would have got out of your head, you would have been able to instinctively just bite me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's kind of led to the whole, at the time when he was saying, he's like, you got to be like water, because water don't think about adjusting to whatever container it takes up.
Yeah,
you know
it just does it. Yeah.
It's in the moment. It's so present that it's effortlessly just takes whatever shape it's poured into.
Nah, I feel it. What are you currently excited about?
My music, for sure. That definitely brings a lot of excitement. But that's I would say surface level excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's surface level excitement. I would say honestly, genuinely, what I'm excited about is I'm excited about not getting excited. I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just gotta be still.
Yeah, like not even, you know what I'm saying? Like not from a fucking, apathetic point of view, but just being less, just being more dispassionate about things in general. You know what I'm saying? Like not being so excited, not being easily excitable, I think is a place that I'm naturally going to continue to move towards in my life because, in the simplest way, bro, being here at some point has to be enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be not even enough, like, nigga, beyond enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, being alive at every moment, it's not necessarily, my mind might not always be able to recognize that, and that's fine. But I'm more interested in whatever part of me that is so content with being here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because it's a blessing, yo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get to be here. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
Some people don't wake up. You know, some people wake up and then they don't know they ain't going to sleep tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Like is ill synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you tapped in. You know, we hadn't connected before. You know, beforehand.
Oh yeah, definitely.
First time even chopping it up. But
yep,
you know, kudos to you, nigga. I feel like I didn't know you for a cool minute. The way, just as far as how effortless we can vibe and connect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
so
definitely, bro.
And an experience like that for me is like that to me should be, or at least for me, I feel like that's more exciting in the sense of this wasn't something that I think was super thought out as far as like, you know, how are we gonna connect with each other? And
we've been meaning to connect for a minute. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is very organic and natural, and I feel like in the space I'm in, I'm more interested in less of the big shit. I'm more interested in just the natural developments of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I feel it. Yeah. I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
How do you go about creative block if ever you face those moments to where, you know, you having moments of doubt? What do you do?
Talk to my wife, bro. My wife is my muse, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? I talk to my wife, bro. She, when I be you know, whether I'm like kind of plagued with self-doubt or just, you know, feeling uninspired or whatever the case may be, she has a great way of like really simplifying shit. And 9 times out of 10, I'm doing too much in here. It's too much going on here. That's just making this shit, blowing this shit out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? So she'll come through and just calm a nigga down and just give me a simple gem.
Yeah.
And like, boom, I'm like, oh shit, no, I could do that. I could do that.
Nah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Put it a little simple to me, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel it. How do you handle haters and jealousy?
Don't have none. I don't have none, bro. When I tell you, nigga, this is the illest shit ever because, nigga, as an individual and as a group member, nigga, I have 0 haters. I don't have no family members that's wishing on my downfall. Nigga, I'm not even saying like I don't even acknowledge niggas. No, I'm saying like, nigga, I don't have no haters. Nigga, I don't even be seeing this shit. For real.
Nah,
you know
I feel you. That's a blessing though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's definitely a blessing. For you, what would you say was your biggest investment in music besides time?
Man, shit, that's a good question. Biggest investment in music besides time is my energy, for sure. Definitely my energy, just my attention and my focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, tell this day. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you know, we talk about it as the coach as well. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We always give each other that nod, like, man, thank you for trusting me. You know what I'm saying, man? And you know, I trust you too. You know what I'm saying?
That's an amazing thing where y'all could have that unspoken connection to where, like, you know, y'all are like all family, off rip. Like,
for sure.
You know, your brothers wouldn't do anything to harm you, and you wouldn't do nothing to harm your brothers. So it's like, you know, that's not even a thought process in your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, just having that, you know, it keeps the art pure. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like, you're able to zone out. We
had a chance to, man, shout out to Talib Kweli. He's become like one of my favorite OGs in the game. You know what I'm saying? Just through the numerous times I've gotten a vibe with him and lock in with him. Shout out to Talib Kweli. He invited us to Kweli Fest at Dave Chappelle's spot in Yellow Springs.
Okay.
Year. And so we had the opportunity to go up there, and I had the opportunity to vibe with not only him, but Dave Chappelle as well. And that's something that Dave Chappelle said that really resonated with me was, he was like, man, and he was saying in general, but he was like, man, he's like, if you let a drop of mistrust enter the any artistic room, you're gonna poison the whole art. You're gonna poison the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And that drop of mistrust don't even have to be that particular room don't even have to be collaborative. It could even be a solo endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That drop of mistrust could be a drop of self-doubt.
Man,
I ain't good enough for whatever. That's gonna poison a whole creativity. That drop of mistrust could be whatever, jealousy or whatever the case may be amongst the collective, or just you know, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Once you alleviate that, the art is gonna flourish always. You know what I'm saying? So that's been the main thing for us that we really be sure to prioritize, and you know, that's our big focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
I feel that.
Yeah, aside from trying to go 100 miles a minute, you know, I'm grateful for my guys too, because I feel like everybody does a good job tapping in and making sure that we on point. And you know, put the music aside for a second. Let's vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, vibe, yeah, good.
That's super healthy, man. That's super healthy.
Yeah.
And that hit home. That what you said that Dave Chappelle said to y'all, that drop of mistrust, man. Like, I actually just went through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the community that I built, the virtual open mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to have, like, I want to say maybe like 50, 60 people showing up a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, independent artists, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their music played, things like that. And, you know, I had pivoted the platform, and I decided to go a different route and do, like, you know, the pay to play type thing. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, because everybody said they got value from the platform. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna start charging so that way I could dump the money back into the platform, because while I'm working for myself, it's hard to dump money into the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if I do it like this, everybody, you know what I'm saying, chip in, and then, you know, we measure. You know, it ain't gotta be nothing like that. But man, when it was like that, everybody that said they got value from it all of a sudden wasn't getting no value. All of a sudden stopped tapping in, stopped hitting me up, stopped, you know, they had beats that I gave them for free. They ain't rap on them. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, that drop of mistrust, bro, ruined the whole shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everything was just like literally a conversation away. Like, when that paywall came up, if people had been man enough to come to me and had a conversation with me and been like, man, I just ain't got it right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that, man, bro, I ain't worried about no money. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing was me putting a system together to where it'll pay for itself type shit. You know what I'm saying? To where I ain't really have to water it. Whatever we get a month from donations and shit like that, we just dump it back in the machine. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely relate to that, man, because on the other side, when you don't have that trust, it could get scary, man. It could get scary real quick.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Should have definitely shriveled up and died. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Or it definitely
I feel it.
What's going on.
Man, what's 3 of your favorite movies?
Shit. And currently, the Red Dragon is crazy.
The Red Dragon. Okay.
Yeah, Red Dragon is crazy. Yeah, no, that's Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
That's in the Hannibal Lecter franchise. That shit is crazy. Off top, the whole Matrix series, nigga, anything attached to it, except for the last film. That shit was ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, when you think about it, bro, it's like, you know, when they dropped that shit, we had the internet, but we ain't have it full blown like what it is.
Right.
And then, like, we look back on that movie and it's like, damn, they called it. Like, in a weird way, like, what they said is happening right now, but not in a physical realm. It's a spiritual realm.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And man, that movie is extreme. I'll just leave it at this. That movie is extremely prophetic for sure.
If you had to pick one out of the trilogy, which one is your favorite?
The first one, off top.
Okay.
The first one, for sure.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right, you got one more movie to name, man.
Oh man, and then lastly, the Dragon Ball Z movie where they first introduced Broly.
That one was fire.
Nigga, that one was fire. That shit was on repeat.
That one was fire, man. What would you say is 3 albums that shaped who you are as an artist?
Well, first, Aquemini.
That one was classic.
Definitely Aquemini. I remember Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, because those are the first 2 albums that I can remember my mom playing all the time, and like that I knew all the words to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely the first 2. I knew all the words to the joints. And then the last one, I'll say the most important one, especially in the years when I was really like starting, would probably be between Section 80. I'll say Section 80, and really all that work from Section 80 down. That was like the blueprint for sure.
Yeah, I feel that. Who is somebody that you would love to work with?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Who's someone I'd like to work with? I don't know.
Maybe somebody that you used to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the obvious answer would be Kendrick, but it's not necessarily like. Nah, I wouldn't even say it's him. I was like, another obvious one for me would be Andre, but it's also crazy. Like, nah, like, cause now I feel like they inspire me in different ways. Like outside of the music, for real.
To live life.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's like different. It's definitely different inspiration now. So it's
I feel like you got. Nah, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead. What you saying?
Nah, I was just getting excited, bro. I was saying, I feel like you got to do a song with Wayne, bro. Just because, bro.
With Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I feel like y'all got to go bar for bar, bro. I feel like y'all got to do it.
That's ill. That's super
That would be crazy, man. Just to have a full circle moment. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. The one that really beams right now in my heart, a person that I would love to do a song with and even a project with is Q-Tip. Like,
that would be fire.
I love Q-Tip, bro.
That would be fire.
Love Q-Tip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me would be crazy. I ain't gonna.
And it would make sense too, bro.
Yeah.
Especially after tapping in with RZA. I mean, that if y'all ain't ever had a stamp before, right. That's the blessing.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tapping in with, bro, RZA.
What was that like, man? What was that like? How did that happen?
Man, God, off top for sure.
Yeah,
you know what
I already know.
Man, cause you know how God said he'll put your name in spaces you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? That's unbeknownst to you. You know what I'm saying? So it happened to be Never went viral, and obviously that went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's taking us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High. Then everything following after that, we just continually doing the freestyles. A lot of people in different places just start showing niggas that like the RZAs, like the Q-Tips, like the you name them. You know what I'm saying? And RZA, when he said when he was working on a Hulu series, when he was in a writer's room, he had one of the gentlemen in the writer's room would show him like, yo, have you heard of these kids? Yo, check them out. Yo, boom. So he said after a while, like that would be a thing. Like they would take a break and watch. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, he tapped in through his assistant, Slice, who man we love. He tapped in, reached out. We had an opportunity to meet him. And then we didn't follow up for probably like another year and a half after that. And then we had an opportunity to go in there and get in with like 3 days. And man, we got to cook something really special. And another thing about RZA too that I really appreciate, and this is where my love for the OGs come from, bro. They teach, like they really teach you. You know what I'm saying? We was in there, and they ordered food. They ordered food, and we getting ready to bust the food down. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all was eating?
Seafood or something. I think it was probably seafood, or I can't remember. I think it was seafood if I'm not mistaken, though. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to eat the food, and we kind of just wrapping up the food. Just got there. I'm getting ready to bust my shit down, but then I look and I read the room a little bit, and I see. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me pause. Me and E was like, "Yo, let's pause real quick. Hold on, let's pause." my man stops. He sets it. He gets the table set. Man, we all put the food down. Not only just for us, but man, the engineer come through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the room come through. Let's bust this down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we sit. Man, we break bread together as men. You know what I'm saying? Like as men. You know what I'm saying? We sit down and break bread, and it's the small nuances. And this is why I'm saying, like, now my inspirations really when it kind of exists outside of music, because music is an external expression of what's really going on with niggas in the inside. And now I'm in the space where I'm more attracted to what's going on internally. You know what I'm saying? For myself and as a reflection in the world. And I feel like getting to be around some of these individuals, the Talibs, the Daves, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, hopefully moving forward, the Kendricks and the Andres and the Q-Tips and whatever. I'm interested in just observing and seeing, what are the intangibles? You know what I'm saying? Because that's so much more important, and at least to me, it's so much more important. So and then another thing too is just pertaining specifically to RZA, he'll sit and break down wisdom. Like RZA gives you wisdom. Like it's not like you can have a fun conversation with him, and no matter where the conversation go, it still comes back to a like I feel like it's a sunset. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a sunset, like that space right when the sun is like
it's beaming.
It's beaming, but it ain't 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like
not yet.
It's beaming like, nah, bro. I enjoy this man's presence because it's right wisdom. It's right wisdom, bro. It's right wisdom. And you know, you could look through a long list of RZA's interviews and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's right wisdom. You know what I mean?
Nah, he definitely seemed like a good dude, man. Respect to RZA. Always been a fan of his music. Love the Hulu series. Love the books. Yep. Everything that he's put out into this world, man, he's been blessing us with, man. So
absolutely, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What would you say is the riskiest creative decision that you've made, and how did it pay off for you?
Riskiest creative decision? Man, I think the riskiest was probably doing doing it as a group. You know what I'm saying? And it paid off in dividends. You know what I'm saying? Like it paid off immensely, and like it's been a blessing because I can take care of myself like this. But yeah, that's definitely the riskiest one because you know, obviously you go into it and you think, man, like, you know, I can do it easier and faster by myself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said again, I appreciate the guys trusted me, and I trust them, and that was the riskiest and also the best decision for sure.
Nah, I feel it. Beyond music, are there any hobbies or interests that you have?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm falling in love with working out. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely falling in love with working out. It's been a long fucking journey to get here. But I'm falling in love with it. I'm also I'm interested in acting as well. You know what I'm saying? It's something I'm really interested in.
Have you had any advances or people telling you that they want you part of shows or movies and things like that?
Not necessarily. I had an opportunity to do some acting, and we didn't end up getting around to it. But I also just trust God's timing. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say it's on the way, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Like we actually just shot something that'll come out sometime soon that had to I had to tap into more of the acting space. Me and Eric had to tap into more of the acting space, and I like the way that came out. So yeah, I just think it naturally blossom in whatever way it's supposed to.
Yeah, nah, I feel it. So man, we're gonna wrap up, man. But
yes, sir.
Before we go, what's some advice that you would tell your younger self when starting this journey on music?
Man, I'm telling my younger self the same advice the nigga always hated to hear from all the OGs, but keep going. Yeah. Keep going, because it's quite literally the best advice. Yeah. Keep fucking going, because it's gonna work itself out. It's gonna work itself out, and it's nothing else you could do other than keep going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, as long as you're alive, you going. You're gonna be going. So
hey, Nipsey said it best, bro. The marathon continues. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
And that phrase, bro, alone, it just describes what it is, bro. It's a marathon, bro. Like, no matter what, like you said, you gotta keep going, but you know, you can't forget you are in the race, you know what I'm saying? But the destination don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go
bro,
forward.
It's a race with no finish line, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta go forward.
And even in that, it's like, man, the older I get, the slower I get, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man,
I feel that. I feel it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like my pace, I actually don't mind a slower pace at all, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you have to.
Slow motion is extremely cool. It's like stop and smell the roses type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna get
there. It's a privilege, man.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to slow down, because most people can't. If they slow down, they don't make no money. They don't have no how you could say significance. You know what I'm saying?
Aspect of that. Hey, yo, I'm even say, I'll say too, like, you know, even on a transparent level, like, you know, this shit is the same as you. Like, nigga, this shit, we work for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So for me, this shit it's definitely ups and downs financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure, it ain't, you know, it's times where, you know, nigga, I don't got it either, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely the case. But and in that space, my mind for sure, the first in my mind is like, bro, you gotta go. Nigga, go get it, go. You know what I'm saying? And that's just human for sure. But that me sitting with the Most High and giving that time, that hour, it definitely helps me realize a lot more and more. To your point, it's like, nigga, the birds is taken care of, dog. The trees is taken care of, dog. Nigga, every life takes care of life. Nigga, life, like, bro, I was talking to my lady about this the other day. My lady from a third world country, excuse me. And so, you know, she was just explaining to me some of the conditions that she you know, she's explained to me conditions that she's experienced, but then also some conditions that, you know, she didn't see that, you know, that's even way worse than what she didn't experience. You know what I'm saying? And you got your own personal testimonies, and then you probably know niggas too where you like, this nigga that survived a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, regardless of how difficult the conditions, niggas still be growing the fuck up. Like, niggas still make it to 20, 22, 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about niggas didn't going through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then we don't, man, let's not even fucking get into just the black diaspora, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been niggas been trying to exterminate us for how long? You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you go anywhere in the world, you're gonna see one of us. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to say, even under the most extreme adversity, life still persists. Life still persists. Nigga, this Western, I won't even just say the Western world, but, you know, man didn't sought to control a lot on the planet. Nigga, we didn't motherfucking imprison nature under all of these concrete roads, under all this asphalt, under all of these buildings, and still nature persists. Still roses grow through concrete. So I just say that to say, nigga, there is no force greater than the Most High. Then that's just by observation. It's no force. It's no force. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, when the space I'm being mindful of staying, and I'm sorry, I know it's pretty long-winded, but just to bring it back to pacing, is to understand that the race is created by me and dictated by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm interested in racing, I will race. But if I don't want to fucking race, nigga, I'm not racing. I have to decide, nigga, money ain't gonna make me race. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't gonna make me race. Nobody gonna make me race. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm gonna run at the speed that me and the Most High agree on. You know what I'm saying? If it's a run, then it's a run. And if it's a slow ass, nigga, lovely beach stroll, that's what we do. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, I feel it, man. Hey, I just want to say, man, gratitude, man, for taking the time, you know what I mean? Speak with us, man, for real. Appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next, man. You know, the music video, the solo music, another group project, you know what I'm saying? Like that track with RZA, man, like looking forward to it all, my brother. So definitely keep me in the loop, man. I would love to work with you one of these days, man, too, for sure.
Yes, sir. Look, man, for sure, man, when we lock everything in, man, you know, I'll double back. We'll do it again.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I appreciate you, man. God bless.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir.